the performative men are back.
And one more thing, we're quarterzip dudes now. We don't do those Nike techs. No.
But, mommy might let them stay this time and continue being performative. In fact, I've even composed a rhyme to let you guys know, like, how I feel about these, like, new performative men, okay?
Get your quarter zips because this is the sitch. These performative men are a part of a system that cannot be let down because they are a part of this town. They want to drink their matcha and get super knowledgeable about the current economic state of the world right now. In fact, they actually are kind of evolving and becoming a lot more knowledgeable about certain things in the world. There's this trend that's happening
with men where instead of wearing things like Nike techs and drinking coffee, they have now started wearing zip-ups and drinking matcha. That's right. Men are wearing more zip-ups, and am I happy? Yes, I am happy, because oh my gosh, it's like a field day for my eyes.
Mommy likey, mommy likey.
Quarter zip movement, and it is a movement where instead of men wearing certain things, they are evolving and they are changing to where they would respectable clothing in some ways, like a quarter zip up. I've seen so many quarter zip ups, and I've seen so many matches on my For You page, it's almost like hard to handle. But the quarter zip ups,
I do like those.
I do like those quarter zip ups. So that's what I want to talk about today. Is this new quarter zip movement and why it's happening and what are its implications and everything on the internet seems forward. And is it just another performative male trend? It's because, you know, those men are performing a lot, and you know, it's like a circus. It's like they're basically like
Britney Spears. It's like there's only two type of people in the world.
So we're gonna see what this new quarter zip up movement entails. But before we get into this video, I just want to introduce myself. As always, my name is Julie, or they call me Kitten. And a fun fact about me is that I think in another universe I would make like a really, really good performative male. I think I would be like, yeah, I love Jeff Buckley. I drink like matcha all the time, and I read Pride and Prejudice. I think that I would be a great performative male and a great male manipulator. And it kind of makes me sad that I'm never gonna be a male manipulator. So instead, I'm just a female manipulator, and I just manipulate men as a woman, which I feel like that's probably better because it's okay because I'm a girl. Like, it's okay if a girl does it, but it's not okay when a guy does it. That's a joke, by the way. That's not okay when a girl does it, but a guy does it. It's just, there is this trend of men, instead of wearing certain things like Nike techs and drinking coffee and wearing chains, they are moving to things such as quarter zip-ups. And I've seen this in literally all men. I've seen men turn from Nike techs to zip-ups overnight. Like, suddenly every single man I see now is wearing quarter zips and drinking matcha. And I was like, guys, this is a very quick trend. How are we getting there so quickly? But somehow a person posts about it, and every single other person is now a part of that trend and now a part of this quarter zip-up trend, which honestly, I'm not complaining, because have you seen a man in a quarter zip-up? Goddamn. Goddamn. But basically, it started with this creator by the name of Jordan Jimothy, and I hope that I'm saying his last name right, because I asked Google, and Google said that that's how you say his last name. So I'm really, really hoping that that is how you say his last name, and I'm not butchering it. And if I am butchering it, I'm really, really sorry. And feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm not saying it right. But basically, he was like, guys, what if instead of wearing like Nike techs, we started wearing quarter zip-ups? And this kind of started to gain traction and to gain a big following. People talk about like quarter zip-ups and drinking matcha, and now it's like every single person is drinking matcha wearing quarter zip-ups. Do I like a man in a quarter zip? Yes, I do. Like, how did it spread so quickly? Which I think it's almost like a movement to have young men become more like respectable, and I don't think that is necessarily a bad thing. But what I want to do is I want to analyze some of the videos that I've seen and kind of look at some of the videos that he has posted.
Trust me.
We don't do Nike tech. We don't do coffee. There's straight quarter zips and matchas around here. He was talking about putting on a Nike tech to come outside. I told him, what are you doing? You upgraded in life. You wear glasses now.
It doesn't matter your past. It doesn't matter your future. It doesn't matter what you did yesterday.
As soon as you put a quarter zip on, you are a new man. As soon as you start wearing a quarter zip, you become more elevated than the average person, if you know what I mean. And I think that's what this movement is trying to like push young men to do, which I think is like good. Like, I think that's great. I feel like before, like with the performative man, like the performative man movement and like drinking matcha and labubas and all that, that was more towards like a female audience and trying to get like cater towards a female, trying to teach young men their own self-respect and teach them to wear a more and I feel like it's kind of like trying to influence men to dress in a little bit more like business kind of setting and to be more like less casual in certain ways, and saying that like a quarter zip up will kind of change their perspective and kind of like change their personality. But like, my thing is, okay, you can wear a quarter zip up up and you can look nice. You can also wear a Nike Tech and look nice. You can be a respectable young man and wear a quarter zip up and also wear a Nike Tech. That's my only thing, is that I feel like with trends like this, a lot of the time, they do quickly become oversaturated. And now I've already seen videos on my For You page of people being like,
I don't want to wear quarter zips anymore because it's just gonna look like I'm a trend hopper. I'm a trend hopper.
who cares if you're a trend hopper? If you like quarter zip ups, then wear quarter zip ups. If you like Nike Techs, then wear Nike Techs. Do whatever you want to do because it's your life and it's your prerogative. I just think this is a funny trend, and I've just seen so many videos already on my For You page when it's so new. I just can't get over how.
And we don't ask women for their Instagram no more. If you see that woman you think she look good, rather than saying, yo, what's your gram? It's, hey, what's your LinkedIn?
Do not ask women for their Snapchat. Instead, we say, do you have a flip phone? What about a bird? What about if I sent you a bird? What if I wrote you a letter and I sent it via carrier pigeon? What are you doing if instead of asking for your Snapchat, I ask for your bird? I ask for your address and your bird, and then I send it in the mail and it flies to you. It flies to your house.
Nike Tech. We don't do coffee. It's straight quarter zips and matchas around here.
Even in this example, we already have a young man wearing a quarter zip up and drinking a matcha from Starbucks. And then when the Starbucks employees get like a drink order for like a matcha, they're gonna be like,
It's gonna be a damn man again.
it's always a man, baby. It's always a man. All of, you think that females is like a mating call, is like the bird dance. No, matchas and quarter zips are the new mating call. I think this quarter zip up trend is very good for a lot of men. I think it's certain men to be a little bit more like respectable, and instead of asking a woman for her Snapchat, let's ask her for her LinkedIn.
Let's say, let me see your resume, please. Let me see your resume.
I think that is a very good thing, but I do feel like trends can quickly become super oversaturated. As I stated, I have seen people now being like, I don't want to wear a quarter zip up anymore because everyone else is wearing a quarter zip up. It's a trend, but it's like, it shouldn't matter, because if you like quarter zip ups, then wear a quarter zip up. If you like Nike Techs, then wear a Nike Tech. That, again, is kind of performative in some ways, but then it's like, is it really performative if it's what you want to do? I don't know, but I feel like a lot of the time, things on the internet are so performative, but like everything is labeled as performative. Like you cannot have interests, you cannot have hobbies anymore as if they're not seen as performative. Why is everything performative now? The obsession with being niche is replacing real individuality with performative uniqueness. What does that even mean? Like, what is performative uniqueness? How do you pretend to be unique? How do you catch a unique rabbit? You unique up on it. It's like on one side you have people that are a part of this like performative thing and are apparently the performers, and then you have another side that's like, you're performative. No, that's actually just who I am.
No, it's not, because I said that you're performative, so you're performative.
Why are we throwing this word around? Like, remember in the olden days when you would give a performance and they would throw tomatoes at you? Well, guess what's being thrown at you now? The word performative. Everything's performative. You're like, yeah, I really like this movie. No, you don't. You're a no, that's performative. That's performative. When I go to stalk someone new and they only have performative repost, what is a performative repost, baby? What? Don't get me wrong. Do some people curate their personality and like curate their online persona to what they really don't believe? Yes, they do curate their online personality, but like, what is a performative repost? What is a performative repost? Like, am I then gonna reply to this repost? It's gonna be like a man with a quarter zip up, like drinking a matcha, and I'm gonna like reply to this repost. I'm gonna be like,
I want to marry you right now. Will you please be my boyfriend? Can you please be my boyfriend? Like, please be my boyfriend. Like,
or it's like a video of like Jeff Buckley with like a text over it, like singing like I know it's over, and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that's what he was on. Like, I'm actually going, don't pretend to be something you're not, but also who decides if something is performative or not? Because what's performative for me could not be performative for you. I could go to the circus and I could see a guy flip around in a motorcycle and I could be like, that's not performative, that's just his job. You could be like, that is performative because that's his job. So what makes something performative? Why is everything labeled as performative now? I don't know why I'm moving my hands so much, but that's just my question. And videos like this, there's too much performative yearning going on. People will call themselves a yearner and then move on in 2 weeks. Like, what do you know about yearning? That's right, we are gatekeeping yearning. That's right. You moved on in 2 weeks? Baby, it took me 3,000 years. You don't know nothing about yearning. I wake up and listen to I Know It's Over by Jeff Buckley, and that makes me a true yearner in my heart and soul. So whoever you think you are, you're not yearning like me. That's such a weird thing to try to gatekeep. Why are we gatekeeping yearning? Feeling that you have inside. So how are we gatekeeping a feeling that you have in your body? Like, okay? Like, why does everything have to be a competition, and why is everything performative? And how is your version of yearning right? What if
am I performative? Am I wearing this Aeropostale hoodie for me, or is it to attract the male gaze? Am I performative myself? Yes, I am.
Because my goal in life is to manipulate men, but that's another thing in itself.
Super easy to tell when somebody's hobbies are I saw a guy with a Miffy AirPods case. So obviously when I saw this guy, I only had one thing that came to my mind. Bro is looking for hoes? Cause why else would you have that
Like Smithy. Okay, God forbid a man likes something cute.
And I hope that I do not sound like a pick-me here, but I'm just being genuine. Like,
It works both ways. Listen, say a girl likes Call of Duty. Does that make her performative? Apparently to everyone, yes it does. Say a boy likes Miffy. Does that make him performative? Yes, apparently it does to everyone. It makes him performative. But what is wrong with people having interests? People want to share their interests, but the second that they share their interests, it's seen as performative. And then when they don't share their interests, they're seen as like lazy, or they have no personality, or they're not unique enough, or they're not niche enough. So where did we draw this line between what is performative and what is real? And why can't we just let people have interest? And who cares if it's a performative interest? Who cares? Because Miffy is cute. I have like Hello Kitty socks. Am I a huge Hello Kitty fan? No, but I just think Hello Kitty's freaking adorable. Like, look.
I just dropped it on the ground.
But we even see this in this thing that I've noticed is like a performative weird girl. And it's where people are saying that women who pretend to be weird are just doing it to be performative. And they kind of make like being like weird a competition.
Yeah, you think you're weird because you like FNAF? Well, I like this really, really
Niche anime that you probably never heard of, and then more weird than you. Yeah, and it's Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, and it makes me like really niche, and you're just not a part of my niche like that, so you just like wouldn't get it. Like when Weird Girl becomes performative, so I whip this bad boy out. Why do we feel the need to perform when it comes to being weird? Like, am I weird? Yes, I am weird. Are you weird? Yes, you probably are weird. Do we need to compete against each other in our weirdness? No, we just know. No, we just know that we are weird, and we can accept the fact that we're weird, but together we come, but we come together to be weird, you know? Like, why does performative people upset me? That's not even you. Be yourself. You don't even like that. Now, how come you like it now when I liked it? It was weird. Like, Gacha Life when I was a kid, and was it weird then? Yeah, and is it kind of weird now? Yeah, it is. Was I a gacha kid? Yes, I was a gacha kid, but you know what? It did kind of shape me into who I am today. But if someone were to like, if a popular person were to be like, oh, I like Gacha Life too, I'd be like, okay, cool, like let's go make a Gacha Life mini movie, okay? Let's go make a GLMV. If someone is into something, let them be into something. And if someone is in it because it's performative, then who cares? If they're performative, then let them be performative, but don't like hate on them, because again, I feel like it's kind of hard to tell if someone is performative or not. And how do we even classify what is being performative? Like, it actually makes me upset. So my thinking at the end of the day is that, like, I think the quarter zip up movement is good. I think it is a positive influence on many young men and teaching them to be kind of more like respectable and to kind of be gay. But then I think it can quickly become oversaturated, as most trends on the internet do. I know in like 2 weeks, it's already going to become something that people are like,
you're just a performative quarter zip ups to get girls, and you don't know nothing about quarter zip ups. So what do you?
It's like, if you want to wear a quarter zip up and you look cute in a quarter zip up, then wear a quarter zip up. And if you want to wear a Nike Tech and you look good in Nike Tech and you feel good in Nike Tech, then wear a Nike Tech. If you want to be a weird girl and have weird girl interests, and if you want to be performative weird girl, if you want to be performative reposter, which whatever that means, I just think that word gets thrown around. My end of the day, I think that word gets thrown around way too much. I think performative gets thrown around way too much. If you are into something, then go and be into it. Why do we feel the need to gatekeep things? Everyone on the internet feels the need to gatekeep things because they think they're so niche and so unique. Which, yes, you are unique and you are niche. You are a unique person. Every single person is unique. But that does not mean that you have to gatekeep your interests and make other people feel weird for having that same interest. Let people be into what they're into, guys. Why is everything performative now? Because of the internet and social media. At the end of the day, let people have the interest that they want to have if it makes them happy. And if it's performative, it's performative. Let people be themselves, okay? Let them be wild, okay? I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Go be performative. Go drink matcha. Go wear the clip up. Go wear a Nike Tech. Go be a weird girl. Go listen to. I don't want a girl with face. She gets a car, dirt out in her jeans. Her daddy told her how to fix cars. Maybe she can fix me. I want a throwback kick. Who like to see Elliot? Go do whatever makes you happy. Who cares if it's performative? I love you. Have a good rest of your day. Go be performative. Go manipulate. I love you. Goodbye. Meow.